Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today I'm pleased to be presenting Pauper Storm. We're not we're just trying hard mode. We're going hard mode here. We're playing our own build your own relay. And how do we do that? Well, Storm was really awesome when Galvanic Relay would give us all the cards, but we have another thing we can do. We have Sprouting Vines. So you may remember this from previous iterations of Storm way back in the day from Raptor 56, but Sprouting Vine says search your library for a basic land card, reveal that card, put it in your hand, then shuffle with Storm. Not the most helpful thing, but if we can get every single land out of our deck, then all that's left in our deck is gas. Gas, gas, gas. And then once we draw all our lands, my plan is I'm going to pitch some of them to Faithless Looting. Here we have looting draws, or basically pitches 2 cards from your hand. So this is 6 total cards, and if we flash it back, that's 12 total cards. By the time we go off, it's at least turn 2, so we could theoretically cast all these lootings and flash them back and get rid of all of our lands. You know, previously we were using a card called Tolarian Winds, which here says discard your hand, draw that many cards, or Flux, which is a similar thing. But I think that it's a little bit more high variance to be playing Tolarian Winds, and this deck is built to have basically the stall tactic of just casting a big Weather the Storm, so we don't have to worry about like trying to go off super early, although we can. This deck is using Marauding Blight Priest combined with Weather the Storm. Blight Priest says whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. And Weather the Storm says you gain 3 life with Storm. So it's going to be pretty good in a Kuldotha burn meta, right? We're just going to plop a Blight Priest in play, and then either Storm 20 with 1 weather, or Storm 10 with 2 Weather the Storms, and just blast them out, while never dying from any direct damage. Well, we can die from other ways, like Infect or whatever, but we're just not gonna worry about that. In the deck we have our 12 rituals, which is 4 Rite of Flame, 4 Dark Ritual, 4 Cabal Ritual. We have Mana Fixers with Manamorphose and Chromatic Star. And then I have 8 card draw spells with Deadly Dispute and Night's Whisper. And I'm actually only going to be playing Synthesizer and Chromatic Star as things to hit with the Deadly Dispute. I had to actually cut Lotus Petal from this deck, which makes it a little bit of a budget deck, but I had to cut it because I couldn't find space to put this combo plus this combo in the deck. Not really sure what to do. I was considering cutting Night's Whisper or cutting Cabal Ritual, but I don't think either of those are necessary. And with Deadly Dispute, Star, and Morphos, we actually have the same number of mana fixing spells as we used to before Deadly Dispute existed. Like, we would have had to play Lotus Petal to get the green mana, but we have Deadly Dispute now, so that's actually 12 ways to get green mana. Plus, didn't even go into the mana base yet, but there's a forest in the mana base. So the way the mana base works is we're all basic lands, which we can get with our Sprouting Vines. We're going 6 mountains, 7 swamps, and 1 forest. Forest can help us cast Weather the Storm or Sprouting Vines. We don't really want to see it in our opener, but sometimes we can catch it, or we can go ahead and grab it with the Sprouting Vines. Sideboard here, it's a work in progress. I don't really know yet what I want to be doing because this deck is relatively new, sort of, but this idea here is relatively new. And I want 4 Duress probably for combo decks, things that maybe can go faster than us, that are not using damage that we can race with Weather Storm. I would like 4 Feed the Swarm, and that's specifically because this kills heroic creatures, it kills enchantments out of Bogles, it kills Pestilence, it kills makeshift munitions, stuff like that. And I want 1 more Blight Priest for removal-based matchups, 4 Pyroblast for blue, and then 2 Sign in Blood here. The purpose of the Sign in Blood is additional card advantage versus blue decks. So if you look at the deck versus blue decks, we're looking to do something like this and bring in the 4 Pyro and 2 Sign in Blood. So we'll have additional ways to continue to draw cards. We still have our Sprouting Vines to get rid of the basics in our deck, so we are all gasoline, and we can disrupt them with Pyroblast so that they can't just counterspell our 1 Marauding Blight Priest and win the game. Hopefully that wasn't too fast for you, but if you have any questions, let me know. And please like and subscribe so I can keep doing more videos. Let's see you in the matches. Match 1. We've opened a strange hand. Remember how I said I didn't want to have a force on the opener? Oh well, we're going to keep it. We can force Chromatic Star, Crack for Black, Dark Ritual, Night's Whisper. And then optimally, Mountain Pass. That's a little bit scary. But optimally, we just draw into a swamp, so we can just play the swamp and then Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. Okay, so they're on burn, or Kuldotha burn. Darn. So, black. Dark Ritual, Whisper. Land. Gonna Whisper again. Here I'm going to discard the Rite of Flame. The first Rite of Flame is not the most helpful thing. And we have a bunch of life gain right now. We can maybe just sit on it if we draw a land. Trying to draw into a synthesizer, which we do draw. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to do something here. Dark Ritual. Can Manamorphose to get red-black, or red-green. Red-green. Cabal Ritual makes 5. Play the synth. Opponent says, insane hand it seems. I'm actually just trying to draw lands over here. There's a land. Let's Deadly Dispute the synthesizer. Blight Priest, do we have it? We don't have the final win yet. Swamp. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7. I'm gonna go red-green. Another weather. Well, we definitely almost got there. We actually have 2 Blight Priests. So, this is 5 already. I can Deadly Dispute the treasure. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I guess I have to just cast this. Doink. Alright, that's gonna die, but we gained a bunch of life. We knocked them down a peg. Now they're at 12, so now we don't have to do too much damage. We just kind of bide our time here, drawing some cards, playing some lands, and we'll get to the point where we can just blast off with the other one. Lightning Bolt for the Blight Priest. You did your duty. Okay, he's dead. He is super dead. Actually, is it she? She is super dead. Sorry. Whisper. Now we're looking to get to the point where... Ooh. Well, let's see. So next turn we have 5 mana. This is 7 mana. We're pretty close. Actually. End step, I can dispute the treasure token and stay where I was, but be 2 cards deeper. Draw a card. Play land. Pass. We're really going to need to make 12 Storm and then have double weather because they're going to try to not let this Blight Priest kill them. We only have 2 left in the deck. He's attacking. He says he's flooded. They say they're flooded, but I mean, who knows? Who knows really? Drawing more cards. Okay, synthesizer. Is now go time. 9. Well, let's see what happens. Rite of Flame, Synthesizer, Morphos. Gonna Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. That's 3 Storm. Another Weather. There's a Sprouting Vines. Okay. Land. We have 5 mana. Black, red. Okay, Storm is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 8 lands left in the deck. Morphos again. Don't. Rite of Flame is great. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we can cast Looting, cast Sprouting Vines. I'm going to F6 here so I don't have to click OK on every single one of them. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Discard, discard. Okay, is that it? So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, and we can actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's Looting once. Turn off this yield. It's happening. Discard, discard. Now we have Xaxes. Okay, Dark Ritual. All right, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 12. So there's 2 removal spells were hosed. 7, 8, 9. This is okay. I'm freaking out a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So we can actually afford to play this and crack for green in case we draw another ritual. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do it again. Looking for a Cabal ritual. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I want to Priest and then Triple Weather. Let's see if it works. Putting you to the test, opponent. Cast Fire Blast. Green. They really were flooded. Cast Weather. Woohoo! Yeah, right at the bat we got it. Okay. No sideboarding. This is pre-sideboarded. Okay. So this doesn't look good, but it's actually probably quite good. Because we have a fast Weather the Storm. Okay, we have fast Weather the Storm. And then if we have time, we can just sit on the Sprouting Vines and then wait for them to go off. And Vines, and then we can use their spells to get us through our deck, which I do like. Okay. They get in for one. And play a swamp. And then I think we have to play the forest and then hold up our weather the storm. Plays a chromatic star. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm enjoying this deck already. We only played like for 5 minutes. Just good times. Uh, Forest go. Land. Flame breather. All right. We're gonna not weather in response. Pass. Let's see if they're gonna cast a bunch of spells. Flame breather. Scary. Gets in for two. Okay. Looting. You can cast looting and get rid of the swamps. That gets us closer to the threshold. I think I'm gonna fire this looting off. Okay, I'm gonna pitch looting swamp. Okay. So do I want to just... How much mana can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pass. Only cast one spell. I probably should have played the Chromatic Star, because then I could weather into Vines. That would have made more sense. Okay, Chain Lightning. Yep. That's bad. Okay, take 1,000,000. Chain Lightning. Just cast Weather, I guess. Pass. Gain 9. We're going to be taking 5. So my plan did not work out. If I had played a Bolt, now we're taking 7? Are we going to 1? 2. Yeesh. Okay. So they're going to crack for red to see if they draw a Bolt. They're playing Chromatic Star and they're playing... Oh, geez. Okay. Whew. We're in the game. Dark Ritual. 5. Play Chromatic Star. Crack for red. Rite of Flame. Cabal Ritual. And then we're going to Morphos. Guess green, red. Deadly Dispute. Faithless Looting. Sprouting Vines. So yeah, I mean I think I made a play error there where I could have had the Sprouting Vines in response to all their stuff and also gained some life instead of just gaining life and then having to pass and have a problem here. And we found the life gain. Yay! Uh, hmm. Right now we have 4 mana. Rite of Flame makes 2. That puts me to 5/6. And then I can play Blight Priest into Weather. Wee! Alright. They play land. Do they have the Bolt? They do not. We get to live. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna cast our looting. Discard 2 lands. We still have more lands in the deck, but discarding some is good. Now I'm going to pass. And I'm going to plan on disputing this creature when they go for the bolt. I think it's definitely not over. The game is not over. Opponent says, "Kind of wish I could have played the game." They are doing a lot of stuff. Do they draw the bolt off the synth? No, mountains. Yikes. So they're gonna get in for 3. Maybe more with the Keswick if they decide. We may be able to get there if we draw a synthesizer or something, because we can ritual and blast it. Okay, so we draw a looting. We're going to cast the looting, discard our lands. Discard, discard. Oh, sorry. I think we may have it here. Let's see. Cabal Ritual. Night's Whisper. Storm 3. Okay. Cabal Ritual. Star. Deadly Dispute. This was fun. Bazoom. Rite of Flame. Mountain. Play this. This. Let's Night's Whisper. I guess we just win in a lot of ways. Whee! Good games, opponent. We'll see you in the next one. That was awesome. Round 2. On the draw. We have nothing we can dispute. I'm going to mulligan. Doesn't feel very good. Okay, I'm keeping this one. I'm just going to put back a land. Looking for a star. Let's see what they're on. A blue deck. Yikes. Blue's always hard to face as combo. Pass. Could be terror. Could be... So it's some sort of terror deck. It's possible it's Cogate. Okay, it's mono blue terror, I think. Echoing Truth. Plays the Modern Age. Right. Discards a land. Alright, we do not draw an artifact. And then opponent is going to loot again. We've got nothing going on. They're definitely mono blue. Spell Pierce. 1, 2, 3. So they're trying to cast a terror, but they don't have the spells yet. So maybe next turn. They cast a Brainstorm. So Brainstorm into land plus Thought Scour would maybe do it, but there's it's still turn 3 for them. Still can't cast it because you tapped your mana. Okay, Brainstorm again. Still can't cast it for 1. Still thinking about it though. Okay. So they have 5 spells in the yard, which means the terror costs 2. They are attempting to cast the terror again. Oh my goodness. All right, you'll get them next time. Don't worry. Next turn. All right. Maybe we just concede so they don't know what's happening. Here comes the terror. Vector glider transforms. Plays the terror for 2. There you go. Place another terror. All right. So how can we win here? Red land. Rite of Flame. Manamorphose. Black red. We did not get there. Alright, I'm not beating that right now. Oh, we can't see our cards. Darn. Alright, so we need the Pyros. And we need some Sign and Bloods. And I'm going to cut these. One of these. And the Faithless Lootings. I think that's going to be fine. We're just going to draw cards and then eventually protect our combo. We don't necessarily have to pitch the lands from the Sprouting Vines. We're just going to just slowly get there. They're not playing any life gain or anything. Alright. We would like to play first. Mulligan. Oh, man. The highs and lows of playing Storm decks. Okay, so we're going to put back Weather, and we're going to put back Morphos, play land, star, and then we're basically hoping that we draw into a black land. Really, any land would let us cast the Night's Whisper, but they might just, like, hold up Spell Pierce. No, they're going to play Delver. Well, this was a bad showing, but let's move on to the next match. We'll see you there. Okay, round 3 versus OutZero. And I think I'm just going to play the star, and then I can crack it for red and looting or synthesizer. Last time I think he was on a red deck, and we are basically the anti-red deck, so I'm going to keep. We have the Sprouting Vines, and oh, okay, so black Affinity maybe? Land, star. Yeah, it's definitely Affinity, obviously. And we draw a land, so we can land go. If they cast a bunch of spells, we can Cabal Ritual, crack for green, and Sprouting Vines. I think that's going to be my play. Yeah. I'm expecting them to Deadly Dispute right now. They do. Cabal Ritual. Green. Do I want to Cabal Ritual? No, I have a second Sprouting Vines, so I'm good. Sprouting Vines. Forest. Mountain. Mountain. And we're going to get rid of looting and mountain. They play a Blood Fountain. Play Chromatic Star. Enforcer. Enforcer. You know, I thought there would be more enforcers. Clark Clan Shaman. Let's play land. Pass. We take 9. Deadly Dispute. Anything else? Nothing? No more enforcers? Synthesizer? That's a new one. Wellspring? They're gonna use the treasure to cast the Wellspring. We are having an opening here. Any land? No untapped land. Okay, let's go. Vines. Mountain. Swamp. Mountain. Swamp. Okay, land. Rite of Flame. Cabal Ritual. So we need to storm off and then have double weather in order to beat this. I think we lean on Synthesizer, but let's looting. Discard, discard. Rite of Flame. Synthesizer. What do we see? Cabal Ritual. Deadly Dispute the Synth. Drawing some cards. We're at Storm 7. Night's Whisper. We need rituals. Night's Whisper. Morphos for just Cyclone Morphos. Faithless Looting's good. We're going to pitch some cards. So we're going to have to Morphos again. We have 5 mana total. Black, red. Try Night's Whisper. Dark Ritual. Try Night's Whisper again. Looks like we're going Chromatic Star, and then we are going to just cast a Weather. Boom. We're not dying next turn, that's for sure. Unfortunately, we couldn't capitalize. We have 3 Weathers and 2 Blight Priests left in the deck. I love playing Weather the Storm, Stall Storm. It's so fun. What are you doing? Plays the Blood Fountain. I'm nervous about Metallic Rebuke, but kind of weird that they would have Metallic Rebuke plus Synthesizer. Take a bunch of damage. Land. Gonna go ahead and Deadly Dispute. Actually, just looting here. We're gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It doesn't matter about the vines anymore. Discard that. We will play out a star, I think. I would be surprised if they went for the counter here, but maybe they want to. I think they're considering countering it. So what's the benefit of them countering it? They maybe have 2 in their hand. Discards a bridge. 2 mana, Wellspring. 6 cards in hand. They have a bunch of mana available. They're going to go ahead and play out an Angler. So now we have to beat a ton of cards. They have 3 mana open, plus the Karat Clan Shaman. And we have to get Storm 22. Jeez. Okay. Making it hard. Alright, Rite of Flame. I see you. Dark Ritual. Let's Deadly Dispute. Second Weather. Deadly Dispute again. Sprouting Vines. Wall Ritual. Does this resolve? It does. So I can looting away the Sprouting Vines. I'm looking for more mana here. Oh man. Synth? What happened? It resolves. Synth? Morphos? Running out of mana. Red, red. Dark Ritual. Okay, Storm is 10. Okay, so now we can beat... We cannot beat double interaction. So we still have to keep going. Night's Whisper. And that's not counting any sort of counterspell. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think now's a good time to looting. Discard. Do I play Vinestorm? I have no idea. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to go way back in time. Rite of Flame, Dark Ritual, Deadly Dispute. Plays Swamp. Okay, discard this. Morphos, black, red. Go red, red. I have 5, 6, 7 mana now. So now I'm at the point where... Okay, what do I have left in my deck? I only have 4 cards left. 1, 2, 3. Red Flame, Red Flame, Red Flame. So there's one more Red Flame left. Can I hit it? Dark Ritual. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Crack for red. All right. Five, six, seven. So I don't think I can win. But we can go out with a bang. Oh, I forgot they could also like gain more life. Man, that was like, that was pretty close. Yep. Unfortunately, they'd have to make a mistake here somehow. And they're a pro. Although, uh, they have it. Okay, yep. Not a good matchup, really. Too much interaction. Let's see. How do we beat them having all of everything all the time? How do we beat that? Uh, try to force through, I think. I think that's the plan. Just force through. Try again. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to keep. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, it's already. I think it's already better. I'm gonna keep this. Put back. Hmm. Yes, so looting. Weather. Probably the weather. So we're expecting that there's a billion interactive spells. Cast looting. We can discard looting and something else. Blood Fountain. What's Morphos? Black, red. Whisper. Pass. Pass again. They play an Ichor Wellspring. And a mountain. Or a swamp. Great Furnace. Cast looting. We'll go ahead and discard the lands. Pass. We're looking to get to the point where they tap their blue source and we play a synthesizer and start going off. But it looks like they're going to leave that blue source open because they're smart. I imagine they're just bringing in Hydroblast and Pyroblast and all the good stuff. They tapped out. I think we can go for red-green here. We have the priest. Oh man. Discard. Discard. Rite of Flame. Oh my goodness. Wow, I should have... That stinks. I misplayed there because I could have floated black and then disputed this treasure token. But as it is, I think we're losing. That was unfortunate. I mean, you get to see how we failed there. Could we have gotten there? No. That was pretty close. Maybe we could have. Man. Okay, we'll see you in the next match. Round 4. We're looking to open up well, and this actually looks pretty decent. We have turn 2 Night's Whisper, and then we're going to try to get the Sprouting Vines off and then have looting. We're going to see what the opponent is on. And what are they going to do? Nothing? Pass their turn on accident? What? Okay. Well, that was strange. I mean, I gave them a lot of opportunity to not pass their turn by pausing. And something... Guess they're on blue-black angler. And we're looking to draw into a red land. I think we're going to discard the looting. They have a brainstorm. So we're both a little bit behind here. Synth. Dang. I'm going to discard the right. Maybe we need to go up in lands for this deck. Maybe 15 would be better. We just keep losing to not having lands. Night's Whisper, see if it gets countered. And it does. So that's that for the white Night's Whisper over here. But at least, I mean, we're going to have to discard the hand size anyway. And they brainstorm. We had a really awesome match one though. So I think we can win this. We just need a red land or whatever. Green land would be fine. We're sitting here doing nothing. Opponent plays suffocating cycles of fumes. Yes, your removal is no good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they could potentially tap out for the angler. Or a terror, yeah. So we need a... Dang. We really needed to hit. It looks like Lotus Petal is pretty vital in this deck. Hmm. I'm gonna pitch a weather. We're just sitting here doing nothing. Frustrating. But it is what it is. Our deck did not cooperate. We drew 4 cards, and we only saw 1 other land. All we needed was a mountain, and we would have crushed. Looks like they're going to cast an angler now. Hold up counterspell. Just beat face. Forest or mountain, and we don't get there. So we could consider bringing in the Sign and Bloods, and then maybe cutting the looting. Cutting a looting and a Sprouting Vines. I think maybe something is not right. All right, that's not a keepable hand. I guess looting. So if they tap out here, we have Rite of Flame, Morphos, Deadly Dispute, but it seems unlikely. Actually, it's Rite of Flame, Morphos, Cabal Ritual, Deadly Dispute, hope to draw into a another land, and then Sprouting Vines. Goodness me. They just don't even have to try. Okay. If we draw another land, then we can respond to their 2 cantrips by casting the Sprouting Vines. Alright, we got it. Mental note. Alright, so the question here is, do I want to Vines for 3 lands? Or do I want to... Deadly Dispute. I probably want a Deadly Dispute. This gives me more cards on the battlefield, or more mana on the battlefield. Cards in hand. We can discard the Rite of Flame. They milled an angler. Come on. We have 3 in the graveyard. So can go 1, 2. Can't really deadly dispute very well. I'm gonna wait until they pass, or until they tap some mana. I can probably storm off a little bit on their end step. Hmm. If they cast a mental note right now, we could do something. Okay, they cast consider. So what do I want to do? Three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, storm 9. Just discard all of our lands though. Let's Dark Ritual, Morphos, green, and then cast Deadly Dispute on this. Draw some cards. Ooh. Darn, I almost had the Sprouting Vines. Double Vines there. Cast some Sprouting Vines. And then pass. We want to grab the forest. Mountain, swamp, mountain, swamp, mountain, swamp. Now we have more gas in our deck. So we have more, get rid of this swamp. I want to have like 2 mountains and a forest available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 3 lands left on the deck. So opponent's going to cast an angler here. Alright, yep. I'm just going to pass. They are going to pass. I think that we play out the forest and then see if we can maybe draw the rest of our lands. There's a weather. Play this Chromatic Star. So if they cast one more spell this turn, then we can Sprouting Vines for the rest of our lands. And then it's just gas all day. Resolve a Blight Priest and Weather the Storm. They are going to Deep Analysis, making our storm count not as high that needed. Thank you. Nothing else. Let's draw a couple lands. Okay. They are going to discard. So we'll just go ahead and pass. My plan of going under them is not working very well, since they have a million cards in hand. They're not tapping out. Just holding up Counterspell and Spell Pierce and everything else. Gets in, puts me to 10. What else is in their graveyard? Just a bunch of cantrips. Plays a Terror, so that's threatening lethal and making us have to do something. So we're going to go Rite of Flame. Blue Blast. Cabal Ritual. Counterspell. Faithless Looting. I think they're just getting a little aggressive here. Weather. So that buys us 2 turns. 9, 9, that's 18. I think it's Storm 7. Yeah. So 2 turns. So we need to find a bunch of card draw and start chaining off. We do have the Faithless Looting. They brainstormed and milled 2 lands with the Thought Scour, which is pretty nice. They get in for 10, put us to 21. Okay, so now what? Deep Analysis themselves, draws. Are they going to Deep Analysis again? Nope. They have 4 mana open. Plays a Terror, so that's 15 damage. We're going to cast his Looting. Cast Looting from the yard. They're going to counter it? No. Discard Looting. Deadly Dispute this star. Okay. Spell Pierce. Sure. I'll pay. Another Spell Pierce. Opponent. Come on. Let me have my fun. Okay. I'm very disappointed in you, opponent. You have played too many counters. Counters all day. Draws more cards. Plays a land. We're getting in. The question is, we know we want the Weatherstorm package. We know we want the Sprouting Vines package. Do we think that maybe if we play this deck, we could go up in cards and then have the whole package and then have that be more effective? I don't know. It might be interesting to try. We cast Synthesizer. Opponent does not have Hydroblast. Dark Ritual. Sign of Blood. Manamorphose. Okay. Weather and pass. It would be really hilarious if they milled themselves here because we just keep gaining life. The Deep Analysis. So I don't really know how we're going to draw out of this. We've used 3 Deadly Disputes already. They mill an island. No, they drew with the Consider. 5 cards in hand. Okay, they're gonna slam in. So I think we've learned that this deck is well positioned against Kuldotha Red and I would say mid-range Boros type decks, but it's kind of a problem versus these Terror decks. Black, red. Black, black, I guess. Deadly Dispute. Here. That's a start. We need them to just have nothing for the rest of the game. they clearly have something. Night Whisper. Yeah, we can't win. Alright. Unfortunate. Go to the last round. Round 5, we've opened a pretty nice hand here. I'm going to keep it. So you have Land Star, play land, then Shambling Geist. Okay, so they're on black sack aggro, which means they're not going to be able to do too much to stop us if we can do our thing. Probably turn 2 just play land, and then turn 3 Synthesizer Ritual Dispute the Synthesizer. Maybe it's less risky to just play the land. Okay, there's a Night's Whisper. So if I Whisper, that puts me back to 7. Lining up quite well at this moment. Really all we're missing is a Sprouting Vines. Plays Sultai Emissary, so they can gain a bunch of power on toughness. They manifest a card. So they have 4 power right now. We have a Weather the Storm, so we can live another turn. Right now they have 4, 5, 6 damage. It's probably worth waiting. Pass. If it all goes to poop, we can just Deadly Dispute the Star and cast Weather the Storm. They're attacking for 6 to put us to 7. 2 cards in hand. Nothing crazy happened here. What is it going to be? I want to storm off. I'm ready. Plays nothing. Let's lead on Synth. Mountain. I guess you play that out. Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. Another Dispute. 4 cards in the graveyard. So we can Dark Ritual. 5. Deadly Dispute puts us to 7 in the yard. Now we have 2 colored sources available. There's that Sprouting Vines. So 5, Storm 5, and I have 6 here, so that's 12. So Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, Cast Star, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we just Sprouting Vines for the rest of our lands. Press F6. Draw the lands. Thank you for the lands out of my deck. Now my deck is going to be all gas. I'm all about it. And we can draw 5 cards, maybe 7 cards. Turn off that auto yield. We're going to Morphos. Red, red. And let's put this way over here so that we can see. Synth into Dispute is good. Red Flame. Alright, alright. Dark Red, or Deadly Dispute the Synth again. We found another Dispute. Okay, so Storm is 13. I think we looting here. Discard, discard. Black. Cabal Ritual. Dispute this star. We're really close. They don't have removal, they're dead. Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. Hello. Chromatic Star. Green. Guess they could have double removal. Faithless Looting. So let's try to play around that. Synthesizer. Morphos. Black, red, red, green. So this here costs 7. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do I think that I'm going to be able to hit stuff off of 2 mana, 2 draws, or 1 draw? Guess I just played this out. Okay. Blight Priest. Weather. Looks like we got it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna F6 now. And watch it buzz. Bzzz. I love when the storm expands and then just whacks them. That's how we drew it up. And there's not very much to change here. We are fine with Weather the Storm buying us time. Didn't seem like they really had removal spells, so we just have a good draw again. The middle matches here, it seemed like we didn't draw very well. We had almost had the kill versus Affinity, but did not get there. I guess this is like the anti-aggro, anti-mid-range deck. But Sprouting Vines is making this combo much better. So how am I going to make the deck as a whole better? Thinking like, do we try to cut on Blight Priests and cut on Sprouting Vines and then put it in Perplex? Cut on Weather the Storms? Maybe the combo is just these? Because if we do draw our deck, we have the full combo most of the time. And we can fight through a couple pieces of interaction. And then you can play Lotus Petals over these, and then cut a Looting to make all those Lotus Petals. Maybe that would work. Not drawing lands has been our major problem. Yeah, we're on the draw. I'm going to keep it. Again, as I say, not drawing lands is a problem. If we draw Rite of Flame or Dark Ritual, it's fine. Because then we can immediately Sprouting Vines. What we could also do is cut those cards I was talking about, go up in lands and up on Faithless Lootings. That's maybe a safer plan. So I'm going to crack for black in case I draw a land. Draw no land, so I play out the star. They're going to sacrifice their Shambling Guest and draw 2 cards and make a treasure. Okay. We're really just looking for any land. We would be fine with any ritual as well. Any 1-mana ritual. Alright, so they're going to try to gain life and beat our combo by gaining life. But how much life do they gain? 3 life. Alright. And we had a lot of damage last turn. Crack for black. Found the Rite of Flame. Yeesh. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of a Vines. We're gonna get rid of a Morphos. They're gonna make us lose some life. 2 life. I believe. Yeah, an amount of zombies. So we lose some life. And they draw a card. Then we're gonna take 3 more. Maybe I should have not. Oh, and then they get back the Shambling Gas and the Gem Palm Polluter with the Ghoul Caller's Chant, which is part of the reason why you want to play that deck. Rite of Flame, 4 cards in the graveyard. Morphos, black red, dark ritual, Morphos, black, red. We're gonna go red green, mountain, tap the mountain, Cabal ritual, Night's Whisper, dark ritual, cast synthesizer, Cabal ritual. Alright, so I think the play is to turn off auto yields and then hold control, Deadly Dispute, the synthesizer, and then cast Sprouting Vines. Now I'm going to do this. Always yield. Get my cards. Almost all of our lands. We're going to have a treasure left over and one land in the deck. Put this way over here. So we can Night's Whisper. Looks like I probably just want to cast as looting. Discard, discard. And then cast the Weatherstorm. Alright, so we're not dead. We're not alive. We're not dead. Okay, and I want to get rid of the mountain, swamp. Do I want to keep the forest? I think I'm gonna get rid of the swamp first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one swamp left in the deck. That was a heck of a turn. That was quite a turn. Quite a turn indeed. Now we're in the money. Our deck is feeling good. And we have the ability to win. We're not going to die yet. Did I side out any weathers? I don't think so. Land. I don't really want to try to go off just this turn. I'm going to pass. Pass again. I have time, so I might as well make use of it. Okay, they cycle and deal me 4. Do they gain life? No, we just lose it. Alright, they draw a card. You know, a lot of these aggro decks just can't beat a fast weather. Plays a Festering Mummy. Alright, they don't have any way to sacrifice them, and they're tapped out. So I think now is the time to attempt to do something again. Cast Dark Ritual, Synth, Weather, Deadly Dispute the Synth, Rite of Flame, Rite of Flame, Rite of Flame, Synth again, Storm 6, Synth again, Storm 7, Blade Priest. Ooh, that's tough here. I think I have the Night's Whisper. Rite of Flame. Okay, the Night's Whisper's not working now. So cast this looting. We're looking for black rituals. Discard this. And discard this. Is that enough? Probably. Land. Black. Cabal ritual. I think we got it. Just looking at my hand. 2, 3. All right. I'm gonna assume they don't have any instant speed. And they can't snuff out. They can't play snuff out. So we just zap them. Starting and ending with a bang. I love it. This deck is fun. There may be some optimization to be done, but here we go. Take 28. Let's see it. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Do you have double gut shot? No. My last chance here. I'm just zapping. Yeah. Bzz. Bam, 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 bam. All right. That was sweet. Okay. We got a 2-3. Back to the list. All right. So what did I talk about? I thought maybe we could trim on this. And I was saying a looting. And I was saying a weather. But we can't really trim on the looting. So we could... Like all of these could be lotus petals. And then you just have more explosiveness because you have the combo and then you have the the side juke into the sprouting vines. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. The other option is to cut, what did I say? Cut these two, cut all three of these, go back over here, and then add more lands. Usually I would add 2 lands instead of adding the 4 lotus petals. So going to 16 lands would give us, maybe we would flood more. Maybe we would move these to the sideboard because the darkness is kind of medium. And then play... I'm a little bit nervous about just having these 2, though. Sketchy. Or just, add a mountain here. And then add a looting. Is that good enough? It's all very interesting. So based on that, tell me what you would think you would do. I'm going to cut this so that I can show people the deck as it was. And I had a lot of fun. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. We petered out in a couple, but we got to just completely slam. And I think, I mean, if you're going to be playing this specific combo, I think that the Sprouting Vines tech is actually pretty good. Draw your whole deck. I love it. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for coming.